to another EOS.io Top 5 Moments of the Week. Now, please keep in mind, none of this is financial advice, and you are strongly encouraged to do your own research. And as always, this is brought to you by the team at Helios. Myself, Chris Barnes.
And I'm Waxer. And starting with number 5, we have DefiLlama.com, which is now tracking on Proton loan.
Yes, it's always a big deal when projects get picked up by larger aggregation sites for tokens. And in general, in this case, it's for DeFi products. So the TVL for listed for Proton is actually still quite low at 12.2 million USD when we compare it to, say, Telos, which has 131 million, but at least they're now on the list. So now it's just a matter of gaining momentum and building trust with stakers to deploy their funds to Proton.
And for number 4, we have Opera browser for Android, which now integrates FIO protocol. This will better enable Web3 usability and interoperability.
Yes, FIO has completed its integration with Opera's Android browser that has over 100 million downloads. So it also has, as it turns out, a built-in ad blocker and VPN, so pretty good browser. Susie Batt, the crypto ecosystem lead at Opera, said the following: "It's part of Opera's mission to make interacting with Web3 easier, thus lowering the entry point. With this integration of FIO, we are allowing people to identify themselves and transact with easily memorized handles. This is just the beginning of our work in the space." So good to see FIO is certainly pushing the limits of improving the usability of crypto, paving the way for broad Web3 adoption, and showing yet again the performance and what can be done with EOS.io technology.
And for number 3, we have Voice, which is now connecting to the Wax network, the first public blockchain where NFTs can be migrated to.
Yes, Wax is by far the dominant player in the NFT space with 20 million transactions a day, and so really is the perfect fit for Voice to leverage to allow the migration of their private EOS.io chain NFTs to self-custodial wallets on a public blockchain. Now, some in the EOS community aren't exactly pleased by this, but really, should they be surprised by this move? Wax is by far the industry leader in NFTs. They have a free, easy-to-use cloud wallet. And honestly, with the recent rhetoric from the EOS Network Foundation towards Block One, Voice's parent company, is it really that shocking that Voice would look initially to work with other chains?
And for number 2, Telos has entered the metaverse with Blocktopia.
Yeah, Blocktopia, it's the first time I've seen this project, but it looks like an incredible metaverse project that is focused mostly on the Polygon network. Recently, it's expanded to Binance Smart Chain and PancakeSwap. It's not clear exactly yet what this integration will mean for Telos, but we're being told to stay tuned and gear up as they host metaverse events, AMAs, and more. Again, EOS.io technology should hopefully shine here, and in comparison to the other projects or other chains, at least, that Blocktopia is working with, Telos may in fact be one of the most performant ones that they are now deploying on.
And for number 1, our top EOS.io moment of the week is that Eden Capital has a series of tokenomics suggestions for EOS.
Yes, this is a fairly popular EOS Twitter account that has made 3 recent suggestions as feedback to the ENF papers. Their first is to look at lockup suggestions, where the longer token holders lock their tokens, the greater the voting weight these tokens receive when voting for block producers. The second is to correlate block producer pay to the EOS price, similar to what Telos has done with their BP pay. As the price of EOS increases, the cost to operate a BP does not. So accordingly, they should have scaled pay downward if the price goes up to reflect this. The third suggestion is to direct token inflation towards stakers who vote to encourage long-term staking and voting for BPs. This, coupled with the token lockup period, could also benefit the true EOS hodlers with maximum yield and maximum voice. I, for one, really hope to see these suggestions gather momentum, even though they will be difficult to ratify. Those in control of EOS will likely recognize that these suggestions will erode their power and returns, and therefore we should expect to see some pushback by these groups and their representatives. However, we can still keep pushing forward with these ideas, and I think it's something that the community should try to get behind.
And that concludes another very quick top 5 moments of the week. If you have any suggestions or you have any comments on the 5 topics that we've discussed this week, please leave a comment below and we'll make sure to respond to you.
Yes. And so, hit the like, smash that, the bell, because that's after you subscribe, all those things you're supposed to do. And if you've got other friends in the crypto space who might be interested in EOS.io, by all means, share this and encourage them to follow along as well.